Hello everyone, today we have new video review, and as you can see, this time we are going to check fresh release from ICM. This is a figure in a large scale, in a 1/16 scale, and as you can see it copies, I would say, quite famous character from quite famous movie series. So we have here the game O, kit number is 16212, and we have a commercial sample here, so it means you will get exactly the same stuff as what you will see in this video review, and we are going to open this nice box together. So first of all, box size is standard for this brand. Here you can see comparison with my hand. We have quite simple and stylish box art, I would say, and also here on the side you will find information about the kit, that inside we have 17 parts for assembly of only one figure, just like with any other large scale set from ICM. And here, by the way, you can see the same picture as a profile, let's say the frontal profile. I was expecting more markings, but jokes aside, let's cut through this plastic seals and check what is actually supplied in this box. Maybe there will be some alternative parts, maybe there will be something else, who knows. And in the meantime, I can remind you that these seals, they should be shut. If they are open, it means somebody was opening the set before you, obviously, and it's a good idea to check it, to check all the parts, and also to ask seller maybe why it was opened before you. And of course, if you want to help us with our video reviews, if you want to support us, you can do a small donation. It's easy to do via PayPal link on our website, or directly via YouTube, where you will also get some interesting benefits. And I think some of them are quite, I would say, useful in our modeling hobby, because they can give you one free kit every month even. Okay, so the box design is typical for this brand. As you can see, flexible top cover and sturdy white cardboard box underneath. And if I open it, here's what we have inside. So all frames are packed into the same plastic bag. We also have a small poster and of course the assembly manual, so just give me a second. It's a resealable plastic bag, that's why it's easy and quick to open. And here we have first surprises, but I will not say what is it. So first of all, we are going to start with the plastic parts. Okay, so the classic bonus for these large scale figures is the special stand, which is provided in several options, and as far as you can see, this kit is not an exclusion. So here we have the let's say main section, which is molded as a single piece part, and that's actually a good design because it will help you get the right alignment out of the box. As you can see, it's just a matter of adding the bottom panel and top panel and you will be good to go. But that's not all. As for the panels, we have them on the separate sprue, so here you can see these 4 options which are supplied here. Of course, you can use this plain one and, let's say, copy something different with your own hands and tools. And here is the bottom panel. Again, it's not necessary to use it, you can leave it empty. I saw some modelers do it with some extra ideas, but I will not disclose which ones, because it's always better to train your imagination, maybe. Next, we start with figure parts. So here things get interesting, because we have, for example, here we have the sprue separate with the legs, head, and also some external clothes sections. But why it is interesting? Because I think that's the first large scale figure set from ICM, which actually features the separate sprues with the figure parts. As for the facial features, it's also quite interesting. As you remember, this guy should have mask, but still we have here some facial features replicated, so I guess it will be one of the options for the assembly of this guy. And again, here we have really nice texture on the legs, or sculpting. Of course, inside, so inside we also have guiding elements. So I was going to say that of course we do not have guiding elements, but they're actually present here, which is also a nice surprise from ICM, because before, in large scale sets, they did not include any guiding elements. Next, we continue with the torso house. So here we have also quite nice sculpting. Just look at these external features on the clothes. All these wrinkles look quite natural. The only thing which might be a bit tricky is to combine them in a smooth way. And inside we have guiding element in form of the neck, and that's pretty much all. There are no pins, no any other helping things, and as you can see, attachment points are placed on the sides, so be careful while separating these parts from the frame. But even this is not all, because we continue with hands. So they are provided just like this, straight hands, no alternative poses. And if I flip them over, here inside we have the plain connectors. So again, it's not a predefined position, but still you have to somehow adjust it in order to get the smooth treatment and more or less natural looking position of this guy. And next, as you remember, we have a mask on him. So here is the mask. It is provided as a separate part, quite nice texture. And also here inside you can see that we have plain surface, more or less. I was expecting a guiding pin, to be honest, but it is not here. And as for the small surprise, so it's quite small, but here we have a decals sheet. As you can see, the circle which should be placed on the mask. So it is provided in the form of decal. And why it is a surprise? Because previously large scale figure sets from ICM did not feature any decals at all, as far as I remember. And next we can proceed with the assembly manual. So assembly manual is done in a typical styling or format for ICM, so I'm going to zoom out a bit and we are going to check it in a zoomed view. So here we start with the parts map. We just saw all these frames and the support or stand parts. We also have here the paints chart and some safety advices and address of the manufacturer. And if we flip it over, so here starts the interesting thing. First of all, as you can see, we have the decals application guide. As far as you can see, we do not have the optional choice for the mask. So mask should be applied. That's why it is really interesting why it was decided to copy the facial features, whereas the head could be plain behind mask, it still won't be visible. And here you can see also how the figure stand should be assembled. So it's quite an easy process, and as I said, more of your time will be consumed with the overall connection of these parts, so that you get the natural look between them. And also, as I said, on the bottom of the box we had this nice poster which copies box art. Might be handy for some fans of this TV series. So whole kit should be already available and you can get it in Modelimex webshop. Of course, I'll be happy to hear your opinion about such a release. Do not forget to write it as usual here in the comment section below. Do you plan to build such figures? Is it interesting in general for you? Feel free to answer these questions. And of course, if you like this video, press the like button, subscribe to our YouTube channel, and I will see you in the next video review as usual. Thank you for joining me today, and bye.